Daniel was used to working the night shift as a taxi driver. The roads were quieter and the fares were better. But something about that night felt different. Maybe it was the thick fog rolling in or the eerie silence that settled over the city. At 2:47 a.m., his radio crackled to life.
Pickup request, Lakeside Road. Passenger 1.
Daniel frowned. That road led to an abandoned part of town near the old train station. No one lived there anymore, but a fare was a fare. He turned the taxi around and headed toward the location. When he arrived, a lone figure stood by the road, half hidden in the mist, a woman dressed in an old-fashioned black dress, her pale hands clutching a small leather bag. She slid into the back seat without a word. Daniel adjusted the mirror to get a better look at her. Her face was strangely blurred in the dim light, her eyes hidden beneath the shadow of her hat. Something about her unsettled him.
Where to?
He asked, keeping his voice steady.
The station,
She murmured. Her voice was soft, almost distant. Daniel hesitated.
Ma'am, that station's been closed for years.
She didn't respond. The silence stretched. The air in the car grew colder. The scent of something damp, like old wood and mildew, filled his nostrils. Against his better judgment, Daniel started driving. As they neared the abandoned station, his unease deepened. The place was lifeless. Boards covered the windows, and the platform was buried in weeds. No trains had passed through here in decades. Yet, as the taxi rolled to a stop, a faint, ghostly whistle echoed in the distance. Daniel turned to tell the woman they had arrived, but the back seat was empty. The leather bag remained, resting neatly where she had sat. His hands trembled as he reached for it. The moment his fingers touched the worn surface, a wave of dizziness crashed over him. A vision, blurry and fragmented, flashed in his mind. A train wreck, screaming passengers, twisted metal. A name whispered on the wind.
Margaret Holloway.
Heart pounding, he yanked open the bag. Inside, he found an old train ticket, dated October 17, 1923. The exact date the Lakeside train derailed, killing everyone on board. Daniel's breath hitched. He looked up at the rearview mirror again, and this time, she was there, right behind him. Her lips parted in a chilling whisper.
I never made it home.
The world around him blurred. The car felt like it was moving, fast. The dull roar of an approaching train filled his ears. Headlights, blinding and cold, rushed toward him. And then, silence. The next morning, authorities found Daniel's taxi parked outside the abandoned station. The engine was still running. The driver's seat was empty. The only thing left inside was an old, faded train ticket.
Daniel becomes another lost soul, taken by the ghostly train. His final ride, a journey with no return.